Hey, thanks for that, guys.
You the new roommate?
Yeah, that's me.
Then what's your name?
It's Cal.
Yeah, sorry, I had to ask. The last guy that came in also claimed he was my new roommate, so.
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't.
Well, that should do it. Oh, yeah, come on in.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but it's time we go over the laws of the land. They give me like a sheriff, but a cool one. And I don't have the authority to hurt you.
Yeah, oh, sure. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I think every great story has to have a start at the beginning. So you already know this, but just to reiterate, this is the entryway.
What are all those shoes doing there?
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. My best guess is they're from past roommates, but I don't really know. I'm just telling you this because I think that honesty is honestly the best rule.
I like honesty too, so.
Let's move on to the kitchen, which is conveniently located next to the entryway. Works pretty much like a standard kitchen, but there is one thing I should go over is
Sure.
it's ant season right now, like the insect ant, not like the family related to you
Okay.
kind of ant. I used to have a major issue with this because, they're kind of a little bit freaky, you know. You just got to remember that you're more afraid of ants than they are of you. Part of how I overcame this is have you seen the 2015 motion picture Ant-Man?
Yeah.
It was kind of like exposure therapy for me, although he does in the movie he uses ants to hurt people. So I don't know how much it's working, but I've seen it 70 plus times.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times.
There's a silver lining to this whole situation, and that's that ants seem to be the only living organism that can actually breach the perimeter of this house. We don't get rodents, we don't even get fruit flies, we don't get raccoons. I know that's an issue sometimes, raccoons coming into the kitchen.
Kitchen raccoons, right.
Speaking of Ant-Man, the 2015 motion picture starring Paul Rudd, you want to head on over to the den and I can show you our media center?
You want to watch it right now? Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, to work all of this, I know it can be intimidating. So this remote is for the TV itself. This is for the sound bar. This is for the Blu-ray player.
Oh, there's a third remote?
I like to own physical media.
Right.
I got Ant-Man. Right.
Do you have any other movies?
I also own Ant-Man and the Wasp. And it's in 4K. And I can't wait to one day be brave enough to put this one on. Because now there's wasps involved. And not a fan of those either.
Do you only own 2 movies?
And here we have our fourth remote. Do you ever, take the flavor packets from, ramen noodles and, put it in a cup of water and drink it? Why do you think priests, touch children? Do you know that, they got Michael Bublé to, endorse it just because this is called bubbly? Did you know men can get breast cancer too? It says ha ha right there. Is that because of the Michael Bublé joke? Do you like Coldplay?
You guys got Wi-Fi, right?
Boy, do we ever. It fell on the baseboard heater, and it actually warped. That's due to melting. Because heat does that. It melts Wi-Fi. Have you ever had fun in the sun? Also, little Easter egg. As you can see, the cable also almost melted. What do you think of the rising rates of suicide in the past 2 decades? Would you kill yourself? No, there's something else I gotta tell you. This house, it breathes. Throughout the year, due to temperature fluctuations, this house expands and whatever the word for coming back together is. The front door, I'll give you a list of the months, but there's some months where the front door won't lock. Also some months where the bathroom, where you'll need to like prop a chair against the door while you're using the facilities.
You say it doesn't close properly?
You think it's like sexist that we refer to like boats as like she's? You know, like when we're talking about inanimate objects, it's like she, you know? Like, is that a sign of our delegating them to a caretaker role, and we, the men, domineer?
I guess I could see that.
It's sometimes interesting to think about. There's one more thing you should know. Between the hours of like 2:40 a.m. and 3:05 a.m., you might be getting a visit. Now, I want to call him a man, but he's not.
What do you mean, not a man?
Well, he is bipedal, and he's got humanoid-looking form, but he don't have a mouth. Wait, no, he does have a mouth. It looks like he's wearing a mask to come off as human. He'll knock on your window. Knock. 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 He usually does more knocks than that. Don't acknowledge him.
Don't acknowledge him. Okay.
Don't open the window. Don't talk. Above all, don't feed him or get him wet.
I mean, this would usually be a break for me. I wouldn't move in here, but...
You'll get used to it surprisingly quickly.
I mean, the rental market is just insane right now, so I'll take whatever I can get.